the Simpson Desert. The Wanganuru and Yaliyanti people know this area as Munatiri. It was given the name Simpson Desert by explorer Cecil Madigan in the 1930s after the president of the Royal Geographic Society of Australia, Alfred Simpson. The Simpson Desert is a large area of red sandy plains and dunes with an area over 176,000 square kilometres. There are a number of tracks crossing the Simpson, most put in by mining and gas exploration companies in the 60s. The most popular and the shortest distance across is the French line, named after the French Petroleum Company. That was my first crossing of the desert in 2017 on board a DR650. The sand is soft, the track is very chopped up, simply due to the amount of traffic that it gets. South of this is the Rig Road. I rode that last year aboard the 500. This is a longer and far less travelled track than the French line and is considerably easier, on a bike at least, thanks to the clay capping that the mining companies installed on tops of the dunes to make it easier to get their drilling rigs out there. The last major west to east crossing is the Madigan Track, which follows the path of Cecil Madigan's 1939 expedition. Madigan wasn't a miner. He wasn't looking for an inland sea or surveying a new telegraph route. No, he did this simply because it hadn't been done before. And that's exactly the reason I'm doing it, because I haven't done it before. In this video, I want to show you what to expect if you do this ride, to give you a real taste of the remoteness, the harshness, and the beauty of the Simpson Desert.
Whose idea was this?
Whose idea? Madigan, I believe. Because it's there, it has to be done.
Okay.
The final fuel stop at Mount Dare, so we've got to load on all these massive bladders, fully loaded. So we have 17 litres in the fuel tank. We have 12 in each of the bladders, each side, 12 litres. We have another 8 litres in this bladder on the top, and I have 1.5 in that little bottle there, so that's a total of, I think it's just over 50 litres. There's 50 litres of fuel, and as for water, we've got 3 litres in that pocket down there. We've got another 3 litres in this pocket. I've got a 1.5 litre bottle in there. That's 7. And I've got 6 litres or 5 litres in my backpack. That's jammed in there. So there's about 12 litres of water. And the rest is just normal gear. Richard's off to watch the Fig Desert race. So that leaves me and Pete to continue this ride. Let's go. Let's do it. Just trundle along. Yeah, she's pretty ordinary to change gears and everything. Yeah, I've got these bladders way forwards. Not too bad.
They're rolling. That's all that matters.
Rolling, yep. Yep, and every kilometre is more fuel that we can get rid of.
Yep.
Yep. Alright, Vince track. I'll go. Yeah, it's solid as, it's all rocks. Left, bypass.
The other one.
It's all good up here. I think when I drove this on one of our trips about 15 years ago, this was just bull dust from one end to the other. And at one point, the road just kind of ended in a whole bunch of like cattle prints.
Yeah, right.
You couldn't even tell where the road went.
Yeah, right.
And because GPSs weren't really a thing back then, you know, they weren't very good. And so we're just kind of driving around this big patch of
bulldust cattle prints trying to find the track out the other side of it. Bins track, Old Andado homestead. This is the first sand dune that we've come to. I think there's a couple between here and the homestead, Old Andado homestead, which is not far. And these are the ones that the mail cart, the Tom Cruise mail truck, had some trouble getting up and over in the original Madigan expedition. Clearly a lot easier today with the road. Whee, there it is. It's the old homestead down in this little valley. Look at this, beautiful. Good spot for a morning tea break, I think.
This is the original house on the Andado cattle station. The station itself is a pastoral lease covering nearly 11,000 square kilometres, the largest privately held station in Australia. It's had various owners over the years, with the most long-serving owners, Molly and Mac Clark. They moved here in 1955, with Molly passing away in 2012. She is. The lady who used to live here, Molly Clark. The old homestead is now maintained by volunteers who keep it in the same state as it was when Molly lived here right up to the 80s. The cattle station is still operating, although from a new Andado homestead about 20 kilometres away. Wireless radio over here.
Alright, goodbye Old Andado, goodbye flies. This is where Madigan basically started his expedition. I think we run parallel up the dunes for a while.
Yep.
There's heaps of water around now.
Ducks.
Ducks.
Mac Clark. Conservation Reserve.
So we hang out.
It's a sign about Madigan's route.
Let's go check out the waddy trees.
Right.
Then we come back here and go up that fence line, I believe. Is it DINGO? There's a dingo here, Pete.
There's a bloody dingo.
Yeah, he followed me here.
He's pumped.
Pumped for food or something.
Madigan or bust.
Yep. Probably won't be sitting on 100 anymore.
No.
Yep, we do not want to go through that.
No.
Lots of little diversions around in there. All this water. Boy, there's some water here. I don't know how I ended up out here.
I guess we go.
Yep, that way.
Where it come from, Clive?
Right there. Up to the Hay River and then hang a left. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Get on the loop back. Yep. Yeah, a lot of people doing that.
Yep.
No gear on those bikes.
No, nothing.
Nothing. Be a bit of fun. Right, I've had our lunch stop. I've discovered my 1.5 litre bottle of fuel is gone. I was looking at that this morning. I thought, yeah, I should tie that on. Nah, it's snug enough. Nah, not snug enough.
Oh, yeah, I think you just lost something, Keith.
Did I?
Wait, weather gear?
Ah, shit.
Big blue pack? Is that yours?
Yeah, that's mine. Thank you. $12 litres in the tank, off the back. So that should make a difference to handling.
There was no handling involved previously. I can sit down, but I can't, still can't change gears.
No, I can't change gears either. Hopeless.
But feels better though. So much better.
Yeah, you've got 10 kilos off your back now. And
Yeah.
awesome track. Gotta be here somewhere.
Here.
So here is it.
Fine. Not much going on there.
Colson track. Yeah, that's pretty desperate. Let's push on. We should go left a little bit up here, and Camp 5 is somewhere up here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I should explain the camps. On Madigan's expedition, he made camp 25 times between Andado Station and Birdsville. Each camp is about 20 kilometres, 12 miles apart, and is simply how far they walked each day. If the spacing seems remarkably consistent, it's because the hourly rate of the camel is so consistent. It's about 2.5 miles per hour. On this trip, we probably missed Camp 1 due to a diversion. Access to Camps 2, 3 and 4 is not permitted for cultural reasons, so Camp 5 should have been our first one. However, the track didn't go past it, and we pushed on.
Whoop.
I can do it.
I think. I wonder if that.
Oh, I'm over. I'm over. Just tuning them down.
Righty. What am I grabbing? Anything. Jeez.
You be there? 1, 2, 3. Want anything heavy, would you?
Shit, no. I was just wondering if that little turn there is the pink line.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I reckon it is.
Well, the
Yeah.
original.
Yeah, the pink line on ours. So that would go to Camp 5.
Okay. Yeah.
The Camp 5 was just back there when the track didn't go past it for some reason. But I reckon this track now will follow all the rest of it. Oh man, these little trees are it's getting me. It's really quite overgrown, and that is it's a surprise to me actually how overgrown it is. I just thought with the Simpson being closed that there would have been a lot more traffic. As in, the Simpson's not closed, the main crossing is closed because of the Air Creek. It's flooded. It's 4 o'clock in the Arvo. And I've said this before, 4 o'clock in the arvo, and I was feeling pretty good. Feeling a bit tired at the moment, actually. But we'll go maybe to Camp 6, and maybe that'll do us. So I think it's about 20 odd Ks from here. I'm really glad that this is a one-way track. It means you don't have to worry so much going over dunes if you're in the right-hand side. Not so much. Still a little bit, but not so much.
Bike there.
Need like a little clay pan or something.
Yeah, that's what we need.
Let me do it. This is sort of flat. Yeah. Yeah, I reckon. Yep. Gold.
That'll do.
Yep.
Bit of the local wildlife there. Day 1 of the Madigan. It's been really good. We did about 300 k's from Mount Dare. The first couple of hundred really is pretty quick, pretty easy sort of stuff to ride on, hard packed, it's all good. And then it's just probably the last 20 k's it's actually been tiring, like quite sandy and quite tiring. So we're camped somewhere between Camp 5 and Camp 6 tonight. We're going to try and make Camp 6, but I was worn out. These bikes are a bit of a pig with all of the fuel on them. They don't handle very well, and they're wearing me out. Absolutely no issues today with bike, no issues with rider, no problems whatsoever. It's been a great day. The weather is perfect, as you can see. It's been about 20 degrees, perfect riding weather. It's great, really good tracks. I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye.